So hello friends, welcome to my word processing class using Microsoft Office Word for intermediate users. Day 3. I'm so happy, I'm so glad we are making progress so far. We've done day 1 of the intermediate class, day 2 talking about tables, and now we are in day 3 where we'll be taking a look at illustrations and links. Illustrations and links. I'm so happy. I remain your ever joyous facilitator, Sakawaka, spelled Sakawaka. I have like 4 A's in my name, and that's to tell you how special I am, how unique I am, and I'm so happy that I have special and unique people like yourself following me through my courses to learn and become professional users of Microsoft Office Word. You are very important to me. I love you, and when I see you physically, like I used to say, I won't forget to give you a very big hug. That is to tell you just how important you are to me. So today, as I've said before, that we'll be looking at illustrations. We'll be taking a look at pictures and the other things you can find under this illustrations group. Let me state this clearly that depending on the version of Microsoft Office Word you are using, you might not see some of the things you see here in my illustrations. And if you are using an improved version that is higher than version 2019 that I'm using, probably in the next 2 years, if you still have access to this video, some things might be added. Don't get panicked. It is as a result of improvement. So, like I said before, you might not see some of the things you see here. For example, in version 207, I think up to 210, you won't see something like icons, you won't see these 3D models, and even screenshot. I'm not sure you have screenshot as part of your illustrations in version 207 up to version 210. I think so, something like that. So don't get panicked. If you don't see them, just realize it is a difference or variation in the different versions of Microsoft Office Word. So we'll be starting with pictures, but because of time and duration of videos, I might be taking each of these in separate videos still for this day 3 class. So our first video, which is this, we'll be taking a look at pictures. We'll be taking a look at pictures. Now, previously we used to have pictures and clip art, but here, as you can see, there's no clip art, and it's all part of what I'm trying to explain, that you have differences and variations in versions of the Microsoft Office Word. So if you want to insert pictures to your document, you want to insert pictures, you want to use pictures in your document, what you can do is you click on pictures under the insert tab, you click on pictures, and then you choose where your pictures are. If it is in this device, that is, the pictures are already resident, you have them in this your computer. And if you don't have them, you want to get them from online, probably from Google or whichever online source, then you click on the second option, which is online pictures. But for now, my pictures are in this device, so I'm clicking on this device. When you click on it, I'm sure you're already used to this dialog box. Yes, always coming out. And what you need to do is to choose on the picture location. Click on the picture location. Here my pictures are in my files. Click on it, and from here choose the picture that I want. So I want to use this download one. Click on it and click on insert. Now I have my picture here in my document. Now once I click on my picture tools tab will come up. Once I click on my picture, I have my picture to picture format tab will come up. In previous versions, you probably just have this tab as the format tab, but in version 209, as you can see, it is titled picture format. tab. And under the picture format tab, you have this ribbon which contains all the things you need, to work on pictures in Microsoft Office Word. Just a sound of note: Microsoft Office Word is not a professional graphics package. Let me say that before we continue. It is not a professional graphics package. By the reason of that, you are limited to how much data, how much graphics you can work on in Microsoft Office Word. So if you see sophisticated designs, just know that you might not be able to get such level of sophistication with Microsoft Office Word, but you can get that using software like CorelDRAW, Photoshop, some other advanced graphic packages. But however, we can still do um, a little with graphics using Microsoft Office Word. Just a little that you can just do and just get away with your document formatting. So with that being said, in the format ribbon, picture format ribbon here, we have the remove background, which is the first thing. When you click on the remove background, it removes the background of your picture. When you click on it, it removes the background of your picture. As you can see, it has removed the background. But however, like I said before, this is not a professional graphics package. So in case you want to remove background, you might not have yours perfectly. If you want a perfect removal of background, please use a professional graphics package like CorelDRAW or Photoshop. So that is it for the removal of background. But I want the background, I'll bring it back, Ctrl Z, which is undo. I just use this to show you that you can remove your background. And then as for correction, I can do some corrections to my document, to my picture rather. Like brightness, I can increase the brightness and alter the contrast. As you can see here, brightness 40%, contrast is minus 20%. If this is not what I want, I can choose other ones like this. You have brightness 20%, contrast 20%. So let me click on this, and then you see a little change depending on the correction option that I choose in terms of brightness and contrast. So I can also alter the color of my work, of my picture rather. I can alter the color. From here, I can say, okay, I want to use this gold. Click on it and the color will change. I can say I want to use another color, probably this orange, and then the color will change. So that is how it works. And I can choose other solid colors. Let's say I want it to be yellow. You see it. So I can alter my picture colors from here. Like I have been saying, this is not a professional graphics package. It is not. But we are just trying our best to see if we can manipulate our pictures at least to blend with our document. So that is it for colors. And then we can add some artistic effect. You choose any artistic effect of your choice, and you just work with it. For example, you can choose this chalk sketch to make it look as though it is sketch on the chalkboard using the chalk. You can see this is an artistic effect depending on what you want. Let me undo it. I think I like this. So from here now, moving away from this adjust, I'm coming to the picture styles. Under the picture styles, here you have the picture frames, as I used to call them. You click and then choose any frame of your choice. I love this double frame. Some other persons might use this one. And then once you choose any frame of your choice, you can come here to choose the border color for that frame you've chosen. Let me use red now. Now you see the frame, right? This red is the frame chosen. I can also say, okay, I want this. Let me color the frame again. You see the frame now. Look at it. You see the frame, right? But I prefer this double frame, which is this one, and then color it. Yeah, life is good. You see it now. So this is my picture frame, and I've used them picture border to explain the color anything I want. If I want it to be dashed, the frame to be dashed, I can choose any style of dashes I want. You see it. This is still my picture frame, but I don't like this, so let me take it back to straight line, which is this. Now you have picture effects. You can choose shadows, you can choose reflections for your work, for your picture. You can choose glow. If you want your picture to glow, you can choose. Now let me choose glow. You see this yellow color here glowing out of this red frame. That is the glow, the picture effect. I can even choose, let me remove the glow and put reflection. Now you see the reflection. So depending on the kind of effect you want, you can come here and choose. Let me remove the reflection and put shadow. I love shadows. So this is my shadow, this gray color. Now you might not see it well. So under shadow, I have shadow options, which you still have in reflection. You have reflection options. Even in glow, you have glow options. They are there to help you adjust any of the effect you choose. So let me choose shadow options. Here, I can choose any other color of my choice. Let me choose this color, which is green. And then I can increase the size of my shadow so it becomes visible. Now you see it. This is my shadow. I can choose the way my shadow is presented. Let me choose this one to make it offset in the center. Now you have that, right? It's coming out from every angle. The former one was just coming out from one side, but this offset to the center, you can see it coming out from all sides of the picture. Let me change the color to this green. Now you see the picture, right? It's looking beautiful and not just bare. So that is it for pictures. That is it for pictures. Another thing that we want to look at is the position, the text wrap, and of course we have alternative text. Alternative text. I think this is very important for those that are using screen readers. Yes, screen readers. For example, to disabled people that can't see, they use screen readers to be able to know what is on that screen. So you can help them by putting an alternate text here describing this picture, so that when they hover at the picture, the screen reader will read the text here as a description of the picture. You understand it? So in case you have someone that is challenged with sight and the person is using screen readers, what you can do is you can put here alternate text and then describe your picture. Whatever you type here will be read to the person if the person hovers at it. And in a case whereby you save your picture and the picture format gets corrupted, this alternate text will appear instead of that corrupt icon that you always see. The alternate text will be generated in place of that corrupt icon that you used to see when the particular format of a picture is corrupted or not supported. So let me take this now. I'm cutting it, Ctrl X, which is to cut. I've taught cut before in the beginners class, and I'll put it here so you can see how to use the other options of picture. Now I paste it here. Now looking at position and text wrap here, I actually want to show you this text wrap, which is the reason for this image here. Let's say you insert the image here. You can see that this text, they float down in line with the picture. If I want to alter that now, I want this write-up to start here. Like we used to see magazines, for this text to start here and so on. What I'll do is I'll click on my picture, come to my picture format, and then choose. I want it to be squared so that the write-up will be squared around the picture. You understand this? So you can try all of these. I want it to be squared around the picture. I'll put it, if I say tight, the text will go very close to the picture. So I'm using squared. I'm using squared. Yes. And at the same time, I might want to put my picture and say, okay, let it just float under the write-up. As you can see, it is under the write-up, behind the write-ups rather. So that is why it is conflicting with the write-ups here. However, let me change the color of the write-up so you can see them clearly. Let me use, let's say, yellow, or should I say green. Let me use green now. So you can see the write-ups. They are just floating on the picture. They are just floating on the picture. So if I don't want that, I can come here and then under my wrap text, say in front of text. So if I put in front of text, you see it is in front of the text and blocking the text. If this is what I want, so be it. But to me, this is not proper. So the best thing that we want to do for this is to wrap the text beside the picture, not the picture hiding the text and not the text hiding the picture. So I'll click and then click on square. Now let me do this behind again. That it is behind the text doesn't make it a watermark. This is the watermark. Watermark appears in all pages of the document, but this image now, being an image, is only on that page alone, and I really don't like the way it is just messing with the text. So I will come here and wrap it square. You see it now? Yes, I think it's way better. It's way better. So position, I can now use this to position the picture. For example, I want it at the top left corner. You can see top left corner. I want it at the top center of my document. Top center, I see it is at the center. I want it at the top right corner. You can see it is what? At the top right corner, while my text is at the left. If I say I want it at the middle, as you can see, it is at the middle of my page, and my text are just floating around it like you see in magazines. And that is the beauty of using positions and wrap text for your pictures. You have send forward, bring backward. Send forward, bring backward. Now let me do something here. I've copied, like I told you about clipboard before, so it is still there. For the fact that this is still in the clipboard, I can continue pasting for as long as I want. So I'm pasting this. Let me paste another one. Let me test wrap this to square. Yeah, let me paste another one of it. Or probably, yes, it's better insert another picture. Let me insert this logo. Yes, if it's becoming difficult for you to move, like mine is here, I'm not having absolute control, right? What I will do, I will text wrap it to square. If you're having difficulty moving your image or your picture, you see how easy it is for me to move now. That's because I've text wrapped. Now you can see this redeemed logo covering this welcome picture. If I want this welcome picture to be in front of this redeemed logo. I'll click on the picture and then click on bring forward. You see it, right? Now, if I want the welcome picture to go behind the redeemed logo, I just click on it and then click on send backward. And that is how it works. Bring forward in front of the redeemed logo, send backward. Now I click on the redeemed logo, send backward, bring forward. You see it, send backward, bring forward. The other thing here is the crop. If you want to crop your picture, just click on it and then remove the unwanted part by adjusting these angles, this side rather. So you see, click on crop. It has removed the unwanted part. If I want to crop this image here, click on crop. Take out the part I don't want by moving the edges and then click on the crop again. You see it. I've removed the unwanted part. Why this is for my shape height. If I want to increase my shape height and if I want to increase or reduce them, which by the way you can do by just adjusting these nodes. You can just do it by adjusting the nodes, which is why most times people don't even come talking about this, because you can just manually drag to reduce on these nodes, these dots here. Why this one here that is circular, you use it to rotate your picture. You use it to rotate your picture, and basically that is how you work with pictures. Don't forget, you are very, very important to me. It's because of you I'm doing these videos. I'm taking out of my time to ensure that these tutorials are out, and as a result of that, you are very, very important to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all the way. I appreciate the fact that you are still with me, taking these courses, trying your best to become a professional user of Microsoft Office Word. I do not take that for granted. So if there's any part of this tutorial that you do not understand, or you feel that I did not explain properly, please let me know. Let me know. And if there's anything that you feel like I skip and I did not explain it in the course of this video, just do me a DM. I will take out of my time, like I will do it with joy, with gladness. I will take out of my time, do a personalized recording, send it to you, and explain how that thing you are asking me about works. I will do it. It's a promise that I will do it. I will do it. So if you don't understand anything, don't feel bad, don't be shy. I mean, you pay for it. It's a paid course. You paid for it, and I appreciate the fact that you are taking out of your data to follow through the tutorial. I love you. Let's make the best out of it as we journey to become a professional and an improved user of Microsoft Office Word. I am your ever joyous facilitator, Sakawaka. In the other video of this same day 3, I'll be taking you through shapes, smart art, charts, and even links. Let's keep up as we move on to the next video for the day. Day 3, video 2, loading. All right.